You hit 30, look at your bank account, and feel a sinking sensation in your chest. You see the 22-year-old crypto millionaires online. You look at your friends who seem to have it all figured out, and you think to yourself, I'm too late. The ship has sailed. I missed my window to build real wealth. But what if I told you that your age isn't the problem? The real mistake is what you are doing right now to try and fix it, because being 30 is not the investing mistake. Waiting for the perfect time to catch up is. Welcome to Grow with Tony. If you feel like you're starting from zero while everyone else is ahead, keep watching. I'll show you what actually matters, what to ignore, and how to catch up much faster than you think. Society has sold us a massive toxic lie. We are bombarded with stories of tech prodigies and young billionaires, and when you consume this content every single day, it warps your psychology. By the time you hit 30, if you don't have a massive portfolio, you don't just feel broke, you feel like a failure. And this psychological weight leads directly into a trap that wipes out the middle class. I call it the paralysis trap. The logic goes like this. Compounding interest works best when you have 50 years. I only have 30 years left until retirement. I'm already a decade behind. So, what's the point? I'll wait until I have more money. Because you feel behind, you decide to wait. You tell yourself you'll start investing when you get that next promotion. You'll start when the economy calms down. You'll start when housing prices finally drop. You wait for the perfect moment. But here is the harsh reality of the financial world. The perfect moment is a ghost. While you stand on the sidelines waiting for the stars to align, inflation is quietly eating your cash. The tragedy isn't that you didn't invest in your 20s. The tragedy is that your regret over your 20s is currently sabotaging your 30s. But here is the secret the financial industry rarely talks about. Starting at 30 might actually be your greatest hidden advantage. Yes, a 20-year-old has more time for their money to compound. That's basic math. But wealth building is not just a math equation. It's a psychological game. Think about who you were at 22. At 22, most people are making entry-level salaries and making financially reckless decisions. When a 20-something invests, they often chase shiny objects. They want to get rich by next Tuesday. They take massive risks because they lack the emotional maturity to handle a boring long-term strategy. But at 30, the game changes. First, your brain is fully developed. Your impulse control is locked in. Second, your income has increased. You are no longer the intern. You have skills and leverage. In the wealth building game, you now have a much bigger shovel to dig with. And third, you are tired. You are tired of the rat race and living paycheck to paycheck. This exhaustion is a superpower. It gives you the cold, hard discipline that 20-year-olds rarely possess. You might have less time in the market, but you have vastly more capital and discipline to put into the market. But waiting for the perfect time destroys all of these advantages. If you hold your money in savings waiting for a 20% market crash but the market goes up 40%, while you wait, you lost the game. Let me show you exactly what this looks like in the real world. Meet two investors. Both are 30 years old. Both have $10,000 saved up. On the left, we have the optimizer. He watches the financial news every day. He hears experts predicting a recession. He thinks, the market is too high right now. I'll wait until it drops, buy the dip, and make a killing. So, he waits. 1 year passes. The market goes up 15%. He calls it a bubble. He waits another year. It goes up another 10%. By the time the market finally does drop, it only drops back down to a level still higher than when he first started watching it. He didn't just lose years of financial growth. He lost years of building the habit of investing. Now look at the Executor. She has no idea what the economy is going to do tomorrow, but she knows she wants to be financially free. She doesn't wait for perfection. She invests her $10,000 immediately into a broad, low-cost S&P 500 index fund. Then, she sets up an automatic transfer. Every single month, she puts in $500. She ignores the news, she ignores inflation reports. When the market crashes, her $500 buys shares on a massive discount. When the market booms, her existing shares skyrocket. By the time she is 50, even with totally average market returns, she has over $500,000. If she increases that monthly contribution as her salary grows, that number easily crosses $1 million. The optimizer tried to outsmart the system and ended up with an eroded savings account. The Executor accepted imperfection, took action, and bought her freedom. This brings us to the core truth of wealth building. Time in the market will always beat timing the market. At 30, you still have an investment horizon of 30 to 40 years. That is 3 to 4 decades of compounding interest. The idea that your financial destiny is sealed by age 30 is a myth designed to keep you trapped, consuming instead of producing. The ultimate lesson is this: action cures anxiety. The moment you make your first investment, you cross an invisible threshold. You go from being a consumer to being an owner. You are no longer a victim of the economy. You are a participant in its growth. So you know you need to start. But how do you actually catch up without doing something reckless? There are 3 unbreakable rules you need to follow. Here is your blueprint to catch up safely and aggressively. Rule number 1: stop trying to hit home runs. When people feel behind, they panic. They put their life savings into an obscure crypto coin, hoping it goes up 1,000% to make up for lost time. Do not do this. You will wipe yourself out. Wealth is built through boring, predictable singles and doubles. Buy broad market index funds. Own pieces of the 500 greatest companies in America and let them do the work for you. Rule number 2: weaponize your income. You can't get back the years of compounding you missed in your 20s, but you can replace them with capital. In your 30s, focus aggressively on increasing your earning power. Ask for the raise. Switch companies, take that extra money and shovel it straight into your investments. A high savings rate in your 30s will completely erase the lost decade of your 20s. Rule number 3: remove human error. Willpower is finite. If you have to manually log in and invest every month, eventually you will fail. Automate everything. Set it up so the money leaves your checking account and goes into your investment portfolio the exact same day you get paid. You cannot spend money you never see. Being 30 isn't a financial death sentence. It is the starting line of your prime earning years. The only real mistake you can make right now is letting the ghost of your past keep you from building your future. You cannot get back your 20s. That time is gone. But you absolutely have the power to ruin your 40s and 50s by choosing to do nothing today. Stop waiting for the perfect market. Stop waiting for the perfect economy. Stop waiting to feel ready. Your wealth is waiting for you to take the first step. If this video shifted your perspective on money, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are building wealth together every single day. I'll see you in the next one.